Man, what's good with the people, man? He don't talk about, he don't talking about, it's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. He don't talking about, how's y'all doing on this Wimpy Week Wednesday? He don't talking about, you say, huh, bro, what is it? Wimpy Week. He don't talking about, and I'm sick of it. Yeah, we're gonna get into it. But before we do that, what's good, people? Like, he, ha, ha. He don't talking about, I'm waiting for your fat boy. Call me. Let me know how I do it. He don't talking about, Ken in the pen. He don't talking about. All my folks incarcerated, everybody who ain't, man, everybody on the top of that game, everybody on the bottom of that thing, you know what I'm talking about? Keep that head up, you know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it. You know what I'm talking about, man? Did I say can in the pen? I don't know, but if I didn't, go get that stick up in stores now. You know what I'm talking about? You can go and get you one off 76 man Carter. They sold it out there. Be back though. Giants liquors, what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, man? 82nd Hillside Barbershop. You know what I'm talking about? They say somebody put them in their stores in the hundreds. Thank you, young man. Now you know, because I tell you every morning, you know what I'm talking about. Just in case you didn't hear, you know what I'm talking about. You can come get them from me. You know what I'm talking about. You can come get them from me. You know what I'm talking about. Did you see? You can come get them from me. You know what I'm talking about. But if all else fails, man, you can go and get you one off of Amazon. Make sure you copy a hardback. You know what I'm talking about. Funka died trying the stores now. Make sure you go to Amazon, copy a hardback. You know what I'm talking about, man. You know what I'm talking about. Stick Up 2 coming soon. Funka died trying to come real soon. You know what I'm talking about, man. What's that swaying finger, young man? You talking about that one right there, man. That's the one, bro. You know what I'm talking about. Come on with it, man. Worldwide INC, man. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide Incorporated, man. Go fast one, bro. Worldwide. You know what I'm talking about, man? I ain't gonna say, bro, what does that mean? I'm gonna continuously tell you it means everybody. You know what I'm talking about? And Dugu, Mike, Lil Roo, and Dugu, Mike Fresh. Lil Roo, not Lil Roo. Lil Roo, he don't talk about Tata the player. That's who comes next, man. Same thing, bro. All my folks on the bottom of that thing, all my folks on the top of that thing. Keep that head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Now let's get through these disclaimers, but before we do that, you know what I'm talking about? Mama says, and Mama always says, boy, brush them whiskers when you on TV, boy. You know what I'm talking about, man? Coffee Chronicles. Classic roast, baby. You know what I'm talking about? Classic roast, piping hot. So, brother, there you go with that lighter again, man. Now, good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug users. Good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug sellers. Good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no alcohol consumption. No, you know what I'm talking about? No. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother, don't take a sip, and I mean not sip. You know what I'm talking about? That sip it. You know what I'm talking about, man? Good brother like myself, I don't promote no crime. No, you know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I don't promote no violence. No, you know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I don't promote no domestic violence. No, keep your hands off the people. People, he don't talking about. He don't talking about don't. He don't talking about promote. He don't talking about no negativity. He don't talking about. He don't talking about now. Me, man. All I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you're gonna do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much of it we got, young ladies and gentlemen. But a good brother like myself, I ain't prejudiced. No, he don't talking about good brother like myself. I ain't got nothing against the sexually different. Good brother like myself, I ain't got nothing against the little people. He don't talking about no. He don't talking about no. He don't talking about me, man. I ain't got no problems with nobody, man. I ain't got nothing against nobody, man. He don't talking about me, man. I just love me some everybody. He don't talk about, as a matter of fact, on the quest. He don't talk about bring that peace. He don't talk about that joy. You know what I'm talking about? That love. You know what I'm talking about? That love. Back to YouTube community, man. You with me? Come on over here, fuck with your partner. Hey, check it out, man. Come fuck with a nigga one time. You know what I'm talking about? Oh man, how's y'all doing on this Wimpy Week Wednesday? And I'm sick of it. You know what I'm talking about? You gonna say, bro, what is you talking about, Wimpy Week? Ain't the correct way to say that is weak and wimpy? Nah, cause you niggas ain't that. You niggas just Wimpy Week. Shout out to all the bitches who ain't never seen John Wick, but just saw John at the Wick office. How you doing? God damn, bro. God Yeah, they say, bro, what's wrong with you, man? Nothing. All right, we finna get right into it. Wimpy Week Wednesday. Because I'm tired of it, man. I'm going to tell you some shit happened to me yesterday. Be mused to me, you know what I'm talking about? You know, bro, come up here, make a big bro, be gone, you know what I'm talking about? Out there in the world, you know what I'm talking about? You know, world, bro, spend a little bit of more of his time in the real world, you know what I'm talking about? The imaginary land, cyberspace, you know what I'm talking about? So I'm out there, and guess what happened? Now, a nigga, y'all, and I'm talking about a nigga that came up to me and asked me, why do I say bitch so much? Now, mind you, this nigga used to say bitch too, right? Until he got a bitch. You get what I'm talking about? So now I guess him and this bitch is over there. I guess this bitch done chastised him of, you know, niggas be having to watch me when they ain't around a bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga get in trouble for watching me around this bitch. You know what I'm talking about? I don't see how, but you know what I'm talking about? I guess this is what's going on. This is what you could tell what was going on. And this nigga asked me, why do you say bitch so much? Now let me tell you something about that, man. First of all, you used to say bitch a lot more than me. You know what I'm talking about? Until that bitch came around. You know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles. Now this bitch questioning you about your motherfucking partner and how I motherfucking talk, nigga. Fuck, you gonna let a bitch chastise you about how another nigga talk? You know what I'm talking about? Man, I would've told that bitch, you better go on. You know what I'm talking about? But anyway, the nigga talking about that's how we get to Wimpy Week Wednesday. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm sick of it. You know what I'm talking about? So this nigga go up in there and he get to ask me all these old hypothetical ass questions and with all this understanding and caring and all, man, listen, bro. Fuck that bitch. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I'm gonna say. Fuck that bitch, man. Because I'm just not in the habit. I've done it before in my lifetime. I'm just not in the habit of changing. You know what I'm talking about? Bro, listen, man. Brain with toning itself down. You know what I'm talking about? Now I know. Now I know. When you talking about business, it's time to tone down a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? But other than that, man, man, fuck that. Nigga, this is just me, bro. And this is just how I'm gonna get there. You know what I'm talking about? Wherever the fuck I go, bro. I ain't really with toning myself down for somebody else. I don't understand that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Until you wimpy, weak ass niggas, man. Oh, I got more to do with that. Then when I just realized, bruh, is them wimpy, the wimpy and the weak. You know what I'm talking about? Wimpy, weak ass nigga, and I'm sick of it. You know what I'm talking about? I realized it's just a whole cult of them motherfuckers out there. You know what I mean? It's just a whole cult of them out there, bruh. Nigga want to come around and tell you some shit the bitch done told him. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Nigga running behind the bitch philosophy and ideology and shit. Well, the bitch says this. Any nigga know, bruh, bitch don't even know what the fuck she want. Bitch just wake up talking about she want to go to outer space. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know if I can get you to outer space, baby, but I can make you see stars. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? But on this motherfucking wimpy wink, man. So we getting in that, bro, and I was just appalled. You know what I'm talking about, man? I was just appalled. I couldn't believe it, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Because this nigga fuck around and let this bitch, you know what I'm talking about, stay claim on this game. You get what I'm talking about? So now, the bitch telling you how to talk. You know what I'm talking about? Now, if you one of them niggas, bro, that want to let the bitch tell you what to do, and then, you know what I'm talking about, you want to change for the bitch and all this shit right here, go ahead, bro. I don't know, see where it gets you. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just gonna tell you why I don't do it. You know what I'm talking about? Because you been fucked around and did all that shit and changed for the bitch, bro. And the bitch been to put on a pair of roller skates and been up out of there. And guess what you left with? The way the bitch wanted you to be. I wish I would, bitch. But you don't even get, nigga. You was saying bitch and shit at first, nigga. That's what the bitch liked it about you at first, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? She liked that you're confident. She liked it that you was confident enough and to call her a bitch. Hey, bitch, check this out. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, now it was cool at first. You know what I'm talking about? Then you know what the bitch started doing? She seen you getting a little bit soft. You know what I'm talking about? So then she started playing with you. That house party shit. You know what I'm talking about? Then she started telling you what you need to do. You know what I'm talking about? And somehow you start listening to that shit. All right. Do what you do with your time, folks. Just don't come over, just don't come telling me something from the perspective of a bitch, bro. Don't ask me why I say anything that I say, bro, because that's what I said. You know what I'm talking about? You know, sometimes that ain't always good either. You know what I'm talking about? I'll be the first to check myself. But at the same time, and it just brought me to this shit that I'm tired of. Just wimpy, weak Wednesday it is, bruh. Because a bunch of these motherfuckers is out here, they that good wimpy weak, man. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't even weak and wimpy. You're just wimpy weak. You know what I'm talking about, man? And that's what it is, bruh. And I'm telling you, the behaviors of today. See, motherfucker don't want to listen to me. And that's just fine. You know what I'm talking about, bruh? Because despite whether you listen to me or you don't know who I am or you're not, bruh, guess what I get to do? Live my motherfucking days on earth, you know what I'm talking about? And I'm just fine with that. You know what I'm talking about? Being fine with it for a while, you know what I'm talking about? But that's how they get these niggas in all these old... I told you, baby, cuz a little bit under the weather. This is how they get you in all them felonious ass acts. Like I told you before, everybody else in the world, a few of us, but most everybody else in the world, bro, they use that social media shit to network business. You feel me? But when it come to us, we use that shit to network gossip. You know what I'm talking about? We use that shit to come up there, rant and rave and all that shit. You get what I'm saying? We use that shit to get up there and say one of these all hypothetical ass quotes, but it gives you a feeling like you really did something and you done nothing. You know what I'm talking about? You've done nothing. But it puts you in that type of behavior. So now while you out there, and this is how you niggas get the wimpy weak. You know what I'm talking about? This is how you niggas get wimpy weak. Because while you doing that shit and posting them quotes, that shit is teaching you that everybody else quote is about you. Because your quote was about everybody else. So now you're on that motherfucker scouring, you know what I'm talking about? Trying to see what somebody said. Ain't nobody tagged you or whatever y'all call that shit. Ain't nobody called you and told you nothing, but you scouring the earth to see if you can find some disrespect in somebody else quote. You know what I'm talking about? That wimpy, weak ass shit, bro. And that's just how they getting us out of men. Because men is sitting around following latest gossip. It's like that nigga that when you used to go to the pen and them niggas used to want to be up in there watching Young and the Restless. Everybody else, you know what I'm talking about? Nigga, you want niggas want to watch the Victor Newman face ass nigga, you know what I'm talking about? Niggas up in there want to watch the Young and the Restless, bro. And that shit has damn near caused many fights, might have caused the death or two. You know what I'm talking about, man? All because a nigga want to watch some motherfucking soap operas, bro. And that's what they turned the world into. And that's how niggas is wimpy weak. You know what I'm talking about? Because they done turned the world into soap operas. Now they got you running around like the bitch. That's exactly what they do. They got you running around like the bitch. This nigga said, why do you say bitch so much? I guess that's disrespectful to you too, even though you was just saying it. I say that shit because I'm not going to stop saying it. That's why. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody else that's deemed popular that y'all like, y'all ain't got no problem with them saying bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all sing y'all favorite songs out, bad bitch and all this shit. And man, I'm going to say what the fuck I want to. That's what I'm going to do. You can like it or you don't. See, because this is one thing I understand too. I might not just be for everybody, and I'm fine with that. See, you ain't got to like everybody. But I'm going to tell you why, what I've seen with my eyes, why I don't just even listen to that shit. Because right now, if I was in a position just to help everybody else, that bitch shit wouldn't even bother people. They act like they love that shit to get their opportunity, because that's what motherfuckers do now. They just jump from bandwagon to bandwagon looking for an opportunity. You know what I'm talking about? I am the opportunity. One is y'all. He all talking about nephew, sis, old man, old lady. He all talking about, man, I am the opportunity. Wimpy, weak ass shit, man. And I ain't forgot about you either, sis, because y'all be on the same shit. The wimpy weak. You know what I'm talking about? It's just worse for the niggas. Because y'all doing shit that you expect the bitch to do. That's why it's so alarming. Hey, you know what I'm talking about when you see that shit for real. Like, what? You know what I'm talking about? man is capable to do that. You know what I'm talking about, man? And the shit is just sickening, y'all. It is. And y'all ain't gonna see it. Y'all gonna say, oh, Jesus up here, blah, 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 blah. Nah, I ain't. Because the nigga yesterday asked me, why do I say bitch so much? A nigga who used to say bitch more than me. And I already knew right then and there that was a conversation he was having with his bitch. You know what I'm talking about? So your bitch then sent you over there to chastise me about what the fuck coming up out my mouth. See, this the thing, sis. You ain't even gotta look at that shit. You don't. You ain't even gotta look at me. You ain't even gotta hear my voice. Say bitch. You just don't. That's what I don't get. I don't get why motherfuckers force themselves to watch something or, man, I don't know. But fuck y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all kiss my ass. You know what I'm talking about? And that's what you can do. Just kiss my motherfucking ass. Cause I ain't in the habit of toning myself down for nothing. You get what I'm saying? I don't kiss ass. And I ain't trying to appease nobody. Fuck you. Fuck is you. For me to want to even, you know what I'm talking about? Like, I gotta show you gratitude, man. Fuck you, bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck is you. Now, see, I'm gonna tell you the problem. Y'all don't know who the fuck I am. You know what I'm talking about? You gonna find out. You don't know who the fuck I am. But back to the Wimpy week. Sis, you think I was gonna forget about you, didn't you? Nah, I ain't forgot about you. I'm just stunned that the niggas do the same thing y'all do now. See, because they had put everybody in a state of motherfucking chatter. You know what I'm talking about? Remember that shit used to be called pillow talk? You know what I'm talking about? Get caught pillow talking with a bitch, what's gonna happen? I done told you what was gonna happen. You gonna have hella niggas and cougars and box shells and shit hop out on your turf ready to hit you upside your head about something you over here laying down with this bitch on satin sheets talking about, bro. That used to be the most suckerish shit you could do, bro. And it still is. Now they gonna put a new narrative on it, a new if I said that shit right, y'all know bro be up here using words out of context and shit. You know how I fuck with it. Bro, why do you fuck with it like that? Cause if I don't, ain't nobody else. You know, nephew says, oh man, no lady. You know what I'm talking about, man? I seen shit all around the world, man. And it's a shame, bro. That was the worst thing that used to happen to you sitting down pillow talking. You get what I'm saying? All the fuck you niggas do now, bro. It's just chatter, nigga. Chatter. That's all the fuck was going on. Chatter. Chatter, nigga. You should be ashamed of yourself. You know what I'm talking about? You should just be ashamed of yourself, bro. And they gonna play it off like this the wave, this the new thing, and this how we getting paid. And man, I wouldn't give a fuck about that shit, nigga. How you getting paid, nigga? That shit don't mean that much to me, bro. That's why I'm just me. I see. I'm not looking for attention. I'm not looking for no big audience. I'm not looking for no motherfucking congregation. You know how they do that Wimpy week shit now. You know what I'm talking about? They get a big old fan base, then they get to sicken their fan base on people. So I want y'all to go over there and I want y'all to troll it. You know what I mean? This is what you do with your leadership. You know what I'm talking about? No, I don't want that shit. Nah, I ain't looking to be in charge of nobody, bro. I just want you to wake up. You know what I'm talking about? Wake up. That's all I want you to do. Now back to you bitches. Y'all be on that wimpy weak shit too, sis. You just doing hella ways. And hella ways. Y'all just infiltrate everywhere with that motherfucking mess. Just like these niggas do now. Just everything is messy. You can't just be happy. You can't just be content with what the fuck you got. Everywhere you go, you just create some motherfucking mess. You know what I'm talking about? You just messy. You're talking out of turn. You're capping out of turn. You know why you doing that shit? Because you can tell your nigga what to do. So because you control this one be weak nigga at home, you feel you can take that shit through the rest of the world. Because in your head, you feel like you in charge of this nigga. So you done conquered one man, so I don't know. But you need to just shut your motherfucking mouth and fall back in your place, in your position. You know what I'm talking about? Shit just go much smoother. That shit ain't gonna do nothing but get you to outer space or somewhere close, seeing stars. Have you ever saw stars? I'm just telling you, nephew, sis, old man, old lady. But yeah, on this Wimpy Week Wednesday, man, we could clean it up a little bit, y'all. We don't just have to run around and do this shit that everybody else doing, the shit that they told us was cool. You know what I'm talking about? Acting like the police and shit. Niggas acting like the bitch and shit. Everywhere you go, niggas top discussion. It's just top discussion. You know what I mean? Chatter, chit chatter. You know what I'm talking about? Man running around gossiping like a bitch. I told you, young and the restless. And Victor Newman face ass. Hang out the moment with them right there. If you don't remember nothing else, always remember. It don't cost nothing. Just show a little bit of that love.